Good morning, second grade math students. How are you doing today? Great, it's good to see you. And we are going to get started with a new lesson today using bills. Money using bills. And last couple of days you were using coins and counting in cents. And now we're going to be, today and tomorrow, we'll be counting bills, dollars, and we're going to be using the symbol for dollars. Okay, you're going to learn that today, right? And so we're going to be on lesson 8.3, and it's 333 in your book. So you'll need a whiteboard and a marker and an eraser and your workbook if you have it. Okay, you won't need your bank of coins today. And I'm working on trying to get you a bank of bills. See if I can find something to send your parents to download and print, okay, of bills. But if you don't have one, that's okay. You can use your whiteboard and draw models. All right, so I have some new vocabulary, and the new vocabulary is dollar, okay? And dollar is to bills as cents is to coins. So bills are the paper. Actually, it's not paper, it's a different, I think it's fabric. But bills are what looks like the paper, and the coins are the metal. Okay, and cents is how we count the coins with the C symbol and the line through it. And dollar is how we count the bills with a symbol with an S and a line through it. Okay, and then we're still counting we're still going to use work with value and measure the value of what the bills are worth. That's the amount each bill is worth, and it's written on there. So the 1, the 5, the 10, and the 20. And I think they have you working with a $100 bill as well, and that's 100, but I didn't have one of those to display. And we're still going to be skip counting, and we're counting on, which is essentially counting up. Okay, so let's go to the focus question. The focus question is on page 333, and I wrote it here, and I'll read it to you. You can read it with me. I can solve problems with dollar bills. Okay, one more time. I can solve problems with dollar bills. Okay, we're on 8.3, and the I can statement is on page 333. I think I said focus question, but I meant I can statement. Focus question is for science. Okay, and and then this is, I'm going to do a little teaching with the bills right here. So I'm going to put this down. Okay, and bring this over. And so this is the $1 bill, and it is worth $1 or 100 pennies, 100 cents. This is your $5 bill, and it is worth $5, 5 or 500 pennies. And this is your $10 bill, and it is worth 10 of these, or 1,000 cents. And then this is the $20 bill, and it is worth 20 of these, 20 once, or 2,000 cents. Okay. So 1, 5, 10, and 20, and there's also a 50 and a $100 bill. I think in the book they have you working with an $100 bill, and I don't have one of those at home, so, and it would be 1000. Okay, and it would look like this, the same color. They're all relatively the same tannish green, and it would have 100, 100, 100, and 100 here. All right, so I'm going to put this down, and now we're going to do our skip counting, because skip counting helps us when we're doing money and time. And we're going to start at 0, and we're going to count to 100, and we're going to count by 5s. Okay, so we have 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, and now we're going to count by tens. We're going to start at 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so you can skip count every day. Skip counting will help you when you're counting money and when you count time. Right, so we're gonna have, you're gonna turn to page 338. We're gonna skip the solve and share for the video, but you can do the solve and share. I'm skipping it because it involves coins, and you can do it later. And I want you to get another post-it, just like you did with the coins, and put it in here so you can see the visuals on this 338 of the bills. And they show you the front and the back of the 1. Okay? And they tell you that $1 is equal to 100 cents. And you learned that when you played the coin exchange game. And then you have the $5 bill, the $10 bill, the 20, and the 100. Okay. Right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the guided practice together. And it says, Mr. Park has these dollar bills. Count on to find the total value. And one thing I forgot to tell you, I taught you about skip counting and then counting up, but I forgot to tell you that you should start just like you do when you roll the dice, from the large, counting on from the larger number. Whether it's the skip counting or whether it is the, or just counting by ones. So if you have a quarter, you want to start with the 25 and then do the skip counting of the 10s or the 5s. Okay, so you would count that way. Okay, and the same thing applies for the bills, the dollar bills. Most people just say bills, but in the book they are very specific and they say dollar bills. Okay, so we're going to start with the largest one, which is the 20. Okay, and you can get your board and you can draw a 20. So I'm going to draw a 20 and I'm going to write the symbol, and then there is a 10, and then there is another 10 there. Don't forget the symbol, and then there are 2 5s. So let's go ahead and see how much money Mr. Park has. What is the total value of his money. And I'm seeing that the line in the book doesn't include the dollar, so we're going to put the dollar symbol right there. So we count on from the largest one. So we have 20, then we skip count, 30, 40, and then we skip count by fives, 45, 50. So Mr. Park has $50. Okay? You're going to like this lesson, I can tell, especially if your parents might have some bills that you can use. I will try and see if I can send some out with this video. The next one, number 2, is Ms. Lentz has these dollar bills. Count to find the total value. So we have a 10, and I'm going to draw it like this. And we have another 10. And then they're out of order. They're trying to trick you. There's a 5 here. And then there's another 10. So they're making it a little more challenging. Not much, but a little more. And then there's a 1. So you're going to start with the largest one and skip count. So you're going to do 10, 20, 30. And then you're going to add the 5. So you have 35. And then you're going to add the 1. And you're going to get your total of what Miss Lentz has. And you're going to write the dollar symbol. So we have 35, 36. So she has $36 total. Don't forget that dollar symbol, just like the cent symbol when you were doing your work yesterday and the day before. And that's it for today's lesson. Okay, so I have a feeling you're going to breeze through this 8-3. And then tomorrow we're going to do problem solving, word problems, story problems with bills. So get ready for that. Okay, have a great today. Today is pretty nice out. It's sunny here, so hopefully you'll get some sun too. And I will see you tomorrow. And take care. I miss you all very much, and I can't wait till we're learning together again, or when I see you in the hallways at Bagley. All right, let's read the focus question again. I can solve problems with dollar bills. All right, so work on 8-3, page 337 to 340. Okay, thank you.